What's good, y'all? Welcome to another video, and today we're talking about mental health. I don't know if y'all heard, but a lot of the people that are depressed right now are skyrocketing as far as the percentage goes from what they used to be. So a lot of people are going through it, a lot of people are sad, a lot of people are frustrated, a lot of people are depressed. So today we talk about it. Bring it in. What's good, y'all? So mental health is serious. It always will be serious. And a lot of the times people overlook it, whether it be a lot of men, whether it be women. Everybody can definitely play a part and say, hey, I really don't think about it too much, or I really don't care too much about it. But we got to be honest, we got to be real with ourselves at the end of the day to know what we're going through and how we get out of it. So they had listed recently that in 21, there was over 19 million people saying that they were depressed, they were going through it. Now that number has almost jumped to 30, right? And that's pretty crazy, because that means in that short period of time, people are looking at life like, what is life? Why am I here? I don't want to continue to be around no more, because I'm at a point now where it's like every day feels terrible, and my thing is, it really 110% starts with you, what you value, what you don't value, and how you see life. I know there could be a lot of people who look at life as cold, who look at friendship as cold, and maybe relationships as cold. You may have had, bad situations in your relationships. Maybe somebody treated you terrible. Maybe somebody made you feel like you wasn't worth it, like you wasn't shit, whatever the case may be. You have to understand that everything in life, everything, there's a reason for everything. And some people may believe and some people may not, but it's factual when you really are connected and you actually can see the things that's happening in real time. Trust me. So when things happen, right, let's say you are in a breakup. This breakup is never, ever meant to destroy you completely. Never. There's not a challenge in the world that you've ever been through in your past, present, or what you will go through in your future that was meant to completely destroy you and break you and just have you be no more. There's nothing in the world that will put you through that to just take you out of here, because that's not how things work. That's not how the universe works. That's just not how life works, right? So these things happen to see how you adapt. These things happen based on things that you ask for. Let's say you want more strength. You know what's gonna happen? Things in your life is gonna start to really fuck with you to a point where it's like, damn, why the fuck would I get pinned under, some weight in the gym? You feel me? That I thought I could do, because you wanted strength. Why did somebody argue with me in the restaurant when I really didn't want to argue? Because you asked for strength. You feel me? Let's say you asked for patience. Why is it that, I'm waiting in line for so long and I done seen people who got friends come in before me, or come in front of me, even though I was here before them? Because you asked for patience, you ask for, so these things happen in ways that we can't explain. They're never gonna be just straight, okay, I want $1 million, you get $1 million. No, you ask for $1 million, they're gonna put you, or the universe is gonna put you in places where you can potentially get that $1 million, as far as networking, as far as connecting with the right people and asking the right questions. So life in general is all mental. So that's why mental health is super important, but it's just about perception. Perception is gonna be your biggest ally in this grand scheme of life. You feel me? Because it's all about how you see things. If you see things being negative, then that's exactly what they're gonna be. If you see things as being positive, then guess what? It's gonna be positive. So they also is talking about 57% of women that's in high school right now, so our young people, 57% of women have documented that they're depressed and they're going through it. 27% of men. So that means now women are suffering even more than men are, or women are actually speaking on it and admitting that to the world, and the men are probably keeping that behind closed doors. So what does this tell you? Maybe at home, you don't have an outlet. Maybe there's not somebody at the crib that you can honestly, genuinely trust to even release your emotions and feel like you can tell this person what's going on in your life. And that's not out of the ordinary. That does happen often. But this is when you have to really take time to appreciate who you really are. Now, what I've noticed with people who really go through serious situations as far as this is they continuously run away from who they are. You know, a lot of people go to other people or other sources for, you know, gratification or for, you know, appreciation because they can't get it within themselves. So they go to outside sources. The problem with that is it's super temporary. So let's say you get in a relationship. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you truly love them, quote unquote, but you don't love yourself, how could you give them something that resembles true love if you don't even love yourself? You can't love someone until you love yourself. So I feel as though there's a lot of people that are going to external resources to feel gratification within themselves, and it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. The biggest issue you're gonna have to face is yourself. But at the end of the day, it's never meant for you to hate yourself. It's just a challenge for you to overcome, to appreciate yourself so you can appreciate more things in the world. And we're stuck with ourselves, regardless of however anyone wants to look at it, right? You almost gotta look at it this way, like our physical bodies is like a lease, basically, right? Like we're here temporarily in this planet, on this earth. You know, and after we leave this earth, we go elsewhere. But the lease on our body is gone. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand, just off the surface level of things, if your resentment towards yourself is physical, for one, 9 times out of 10, that's something that you could change. For two, why are you thinking so deep on that? When you could become a better person mentally, so you can now see yourself for who you really are, and people can see that as well. You can't dwell on the things that really hold no true value. You see what I'm saying? And I believe like there's a lot of people who care about other people's opinions, especially regarding to them, right? If somebody has an opinion on them, they feel as though, damn, this person's opinion is law. But again, at the end of the day, you also got to look at people's situations, right? So for example, if somebody's judging you and they think you ain't shit and they calling you out and they calling out all your flaws, how much better are their lives than yours? You got to really ask yourself that. You see what I'm saying? Maybe the person that's telling you all of this negative shit is going through something themselves and they don't know how to cope with this. So them exhorting their frustrations towards you and directing that attention towards you in a negative manner is maybe a way that makes them feel better. That doesn't make it right, but it allows you to know maybe that's why they're doing it. You see what I'm saying? They're not doing it from a standpoint of, oh, this person knows best for me. This person knows who I am, and damn, they think I ain't shit. I must not be shit because they said it. No, that don't mean shit. You got to understand, well, why could they say that? Is it something that deserves some value? Is it something that I can look at and honestly use that for myself to improve my life already as it is? Or are they just talking out their ass and they really don't give a fuck about me or themselves and they just blurting some bullshit out just to piss me off? You see what I'm saying? Like, you really got to ask yourself these questions. And again, life is a mind game. Everything is a mind game. There's not a challenge you've been in your life that was meant to break you. I'm gonna continue to say that throughout this video. This might be a little longer video than expected, but I really want to drill this home. No challenge you've been through in life was meant to break you. It was only meant to make you. But again, you have to ask yourself, if you're somebody who's going through a whole bunch of shit, right? Damn, why does this keep happening to me? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? You have to now go back to things that you desire. What have you been saying you've wanted? What have been things that you ask for consistently? What are things that you truly, truly want? You got to ask yourself that, right? And once you find that out, then you got to understand what it takes to get to those things. Now, even if you don't get what it takes to get to those things initially up front, the universe is going to put you through those challenges to get to those things before you even know that it was challenges for that. You see what I'm saying? So you really got to step back and see everything for what it truly is instead of getting caught in the moment, right? If you want something, you're going to get it. You just got to put the work in to get it. Now, if you don't put the work in, but you continue to ask for it, the universe going to push you. Like, okay, you keep talking about this. Here's somebody that's in this field that can help you get there. Here's a situation that you're going to have to deal with that can help you get more insight on what this is to get to that. And if you're blind to that fact and you don't see that in real time or of it happening, if you continue to ask for it, it's going to continue and continue to happen. This is why a lot of people are caught in relationships and it's just a revolving cycle. Like, damn, I thought this would work with this person, it didn't. Back to square one. Damn, I thought this would work with this person, it didn't. Back to square one. Why? Because there's something in there that needs to be learned. There's something within those interactions of those people that you are dealing with, if that's your situation, that it's meant for you to learn. And it's meant for you to move differently going forward. But if you miss the lesson or you miss the blessing, but you still want whatever it is that's over here, you're going to get put in that situation again until you honestly learn it. So you can't get caught up and just be like, damn, the world hates me. You know, everyone hates me. I always go through the worst shit. You can't look at it that way. You got to really understand there's something that needs to be taught to you that you have to honestly take in. You have to truly, genuinely know, like, damn, if that didn't happen to me, I wouldn't have been able to do this and this. And you got to know that. And you might not get it in real time. And that's not the worst thing. But as long as you can still come back and think about it and come across that again, be like, damn, nah, like, because that happened, I was able to do that. Damn, okay. Let me not put myself in that position again, because I know after I got what I got from there, I can go here now. I don't have to stay over here. You see what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta truly slow everything down, y'all. Slow everything down. If you're going through anxiety, you gotta slow your breathing down. You gotta learn how to breathe the right way. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, a form of meditation. Because you gotta understand your lungs is a muscle too. And if you're not working your lungs out, how you expect those to be strong? It's always gonna come back to you. How do you view yourself? That's the question. That's the topic of the day. How do you, if you are suffering from mental health or being depressed or feeling like you don't want to be here, right? If you suffer from any of those things, the question is, how do you view yourself and why do you view yourself that way? Then you got to understand, are you putting too much blame on you for your history or for your past? You know, did you have a rough path because you feel like it was your fault, even when you really wasn't in tune of what was going on? Or did you purposely put yourself in a situation that really really messed your life up, right? You gotta ask yourself that. But at the end of the day, if you're still breathing air, whatever happened in the past was never meant to break you. It was meant to make you. It was meant to make you stronger. So you gotta know, going in, day out, as long as I'm able to breathe air, I got another opportunity to become better, period. And you got to love yourself first before you can share these interactions of intimacy with other people, because you'll never be able to see them for that or for who they are. You see what I'm saying? Whether they're good or bad, you're going to fuck yourself up because you don't even know who you are. You don't even know if you good or bad in your eyes. You see what I'm saying? You got to really know about yourself before you can really share yourself with the world. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a topic that we'll probably come back to. I just wanted to talk about it because I seen something pop up recently about how serious it is and how it's gotten even worse since last year to now, or from 2022 to 23, you know. So to start 2024 off, we want to do it the best way possible. And doing it the best way possible is continuously challenging yourself and learning more about yourself so you can really know how to operate within the world and within other interactions with other people who cross your path. Being present for the moment and understanding everything happens for a reason. These are things that'll definitely make life easier. But if y'all like this video, make sure y'all get in the comment section below. Let me know if y'all been struggling recently with just mental health in general, or if you was struggling and you got out of it. Let me know. Get in the comment section below. And again, if you like this video, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and just like that, peace.